Welcome to the NoName Podcast, where we don't have the time nor brain power to come up with an actual name. So, my co-host, Luke Cusick, isn't here today, currently getting his wisdom teeth taken out, so that should be a good story. So we've got our co-producer, Mason Shively. What's up, Mason?
Doing good. How are you guys?
All right. So, we're going to get it started here. First segment, best Christmas movie. All right. For me, this has got to be Elf.
I've got to go with the Santa Claus 2.
Santa Claus 2. Oh my goodness, I've never seen that movie.
It's got great comedy. The main character is a hard Republican. That's the guy who plays Santa
I would
Claus.
love it. Oh my goodness.
If you've heard the story about it, right?
No.
Basically, he has 3 weeks to get a wife to become Mrs. Claus, or else he can't be Santa anymore.
Oh shit.
So he goes back to town. His son's he comes a vandalism. He's going through doing a bunch of crap. He's losing weight and all that. He has magic.
Oh crap! I think I have seen this movie. The name threw me off. The name threw me off for some reason.
Yeah, the third one's not good. It has Jack Frost or something.
Oh yeah.
The second one.
Those are my brother's favorites. I get plenty of that during Christmas time.
Yeah, because the best part is when he's going with the principal of his son's school to a teacher reunion, and he basically goes a Secret Santa with all their kids' gifts. So they're all playing little kids game, messing around.
Yeah.
That's just the best part. Now we gotta talk about Elf though.
Elf is a good one. Any movie with Will Ferrell?
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Yeah. Will Ferrell's the GOAT. Probably one of my favorite comedial movie actors. He's just incredible. The way he acts is just hilarious. I mean,
the raccoon scene.
Yeah. The creativity that went into that movie was just incredible. I love it. That's one. I love the Christmas time, but there's certain things that I can't do every Christmas. Like the Christmas songs are all right.
Yeah, they get boring after a while.
They get pretty tiring. But Elf, I'll watch that a good 4 times every Christmas season.
Oh, yeah.
Never gets old. Never gets old.
One of the first movies
Great
you gotta
movie.
watch.
Yes, you gotta open it up. Open up the Christmas season with Elf, guys. Definitely what you gotta do.
Oh yeah.
All right, next segment. A little bit of a life tip here. Some of y'all are walking around here just smelling like shit. All right, it's ridiculous. You guys need to fucking clean yourselves. All right, take a shower. For me, I'm a 2 shower guy.
You gotta shower twice a day.
I'm a 2 shower guy. I like to wake myself up with the shower. That helps wake myself up, and it gets me feeling good for the day. And then during the day, when you're doing all this nasty shit, then you clean yourself off at night and you go to bed feeling good.
And then you wake back up and repeat it again.
Yeah, if you're not a 2 shower person, it's pretty disgusting. I mean, the one at night you can get by without doing because nobody's smelling you, but then you're laying in your bed in your own filth. It's just disgusting. I find it hard to fall asleep.
Repetitively.
Yeah, I find it hard to fall asleep if I'm just laying in my own shit. I gotta take a shower at night. So you're a 2 shower guy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be a 2 shower guy.
Especially waking up early in the morning and you're still groggy and tired. You're going to school. You gotta wake up with the shower. It wakes you up.
Yeah, that hot water hitting your face. Oh man, nothing better. Really just gets you up.
Works for me.
Yeah. That was a short one. Here's our next segment. What the fuck is wrong with the world? Christmas time. So, again, I love Christmas time, but people blow it out of proportion and turn it into something it's not. And there's too much stress. You guys need to just relax. This should be a good time to feel good. I know a lot of people are spending a shit ton of money, but just relax. Some people don't even need half the shit you're giving them. Just you don't understand that they just want your love during the Christmas time.
Get the small gifts.
Yeah. Well, and I have nothing wrong against big gifts.
Yeah.
It's just when
a kid asks, "I want this," and they say, "Oh, I'll get that for you, no matter what."
That's
you
true.
Get what
that
you
kind
want,
of that kind of defeats the purpose.
You're spending too much money.
My mom would always be like, "Oh," she'd be like, "Fat chance."
Yeah, a couple
and
big
she'd
gifts
I'd ask for like an Xbox or something. Oh, you wish. Giving me all that. And then Christmas Day, it comes around, and I get that present.
Right,
and it's like, that's the best feeling in the world. But all these kids are like, can I get this? And then their parents are like, yeah, sure, and they just buy it. I mean, when you get older, like our age, it kind of makes sense to do that. But when you're younger and you know what you're getting, it kind of ruins the Christmas time. And people are just getting way too stressed out during the Christmas time. We need to calm down, relax, enjoy the season. Yeah, what do you have to say about it?
And then even worse, whenever you're just driving on the roads around, going maybe past the mall, it's just packed. You can't get away. You can't move around. So you just want to go to the grocery store, buy some pants and like that. It's just packed. You'll say, "Hey, are these available?" No.
Buy some pants, man.
Something like that.
Make a random trip to go buy some pants.
If you're bumping into people, they're yelling at you. I want this spot. No, I want that. Okay.
Yeah, it gets tough around the Christmas time. Just breathe. It'll be all right. Let's not blow it out of proportion. All right, so as you guys know, recently George W.H. Bush, passed away, and really a sad moment in Americans' hearts because he was a great president, Republican. So we love that here on this podcast.
Oh
yeah. He did some great things. I'm not too educated in history. I feel like I should have researched some stuff maybe, but I just wanted to tribute to Big George. Really a great man. He lived a long life. Was it 94?
I think it was 94, 96. I think it was 94.
I think it was 94, which is
pretty good.
Incredibly old, and he died of old age, so that's a good way to go out.
Died peacefully, nothing.
Yep, good way to go out. We feel for the Bush family through this hard time, but tribute to him. Great man. Mm-hmm. All right. Next segment. So we're gonna get a segment started here. It's gonna be weekly. So we'll either do it on a Wednesday or Friday. It's called Bitch of the Week, and today's Bitch of the Week is Colin Kaepernick.
Oh boy, let's get started on this.
Yeah. Now, for me, as a diehard American, I know this was a while ago. This was kind of the first guy that came up in my head, like, holy shit, I want to fucking beat the crap out of this guy. How can you come into this country and be starting movements against
what the country stands for?
Yeah, against what we respect, and something we have, our national anthem, which is something we as Americans, most of us, take into account. Like, this is, like, it just shows, like, how much we love America, like, when we really get into the American, the national anthem.
I mean, how hard is it to respect your country? Just stand up for a couple of minutes or a couple of even seconds for pledge.
Yeah, and some people are saying that it was for other reasons, like, what was the movement he was doing? It was just
taking a knee, trying to show that you can do freedom, do what you want, freedom of speech.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, and it's started this chain reaction of shit that should not be going down in the U.S. We're united. Come on, guys. We can't be taking knees during the national anthem and completely disrespecting our country. It's ridiculous.
It's not like he was a popular guy, so it's not like, oh, well, look at you doing this. Yeah, dummy.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm even more embarrassed because I'm a Jags fan. We live in Jacksonville, and I forget what game it was, but
probably last year at the beginning.
Yeah, it was when they went to England, and they almost like a quarter of the team decided to take a knee in England for our national anthem and theirs, and it's kind of disrespectful. I know that that's not our national anthem, but you should still respect it if you're in a different country. Like this world has turned into disrespect, and not. It's just ridiculous.
Being offended.
Yeah, being.
You can't say anything.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
It's too much offense. It's getting tough. This is a tough time. Yeah, it hurts. It like a lot of things are blown out of proportion that shouldn't be. It's just ridiculous. All right,
That's
so
where we live in.
yeah. So this next segment, kind of wanted Luke to be here because diehard Republican, but Mason, you are too, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Pretty Republican. And using our right of freedom of speech, we're just going to come out and say that we think liberals are pretty dumb. So this is the liberal bashing segment, dedicated to all them libtards. So, first of all, if you're a liberal, no hard feelings, because you're probably is it in or uneducated? Uneducated?
Probably uneducated.
Or ineducated. I don't know. Uneducated. We'll go with that. You're uneducated in most of this stuff you know. From experience, a lot of liberals are just downright, what's the word? Just, you don't really know what you're talking about. Like,
they're just one-sided. They listen to the first thing they hear on their point of view, and they won't take anything else into consideration.
Yeah, and they just, yeah, exactly. They just kind of ignore the factual evidence, and it gets down to a personal level. Like, for them, it's a personal level. For Republicans, we give straight facts. Like, straight facts. Donald Trump gives straight facts. He's not trying to disrespect anyone.
Hide anything.
Yeah, the stuff he does, I feel like liberals just go against just because they're liberals and he's Republicans. He's actually done some great things.
And the thing I found funny is, like, a couple of years ago when he first became president, it's like they're marching the streets, dressing up as women's body parts. It's just like, you're protesting, you're vandalizing, destroying things. Like, what are you doing? That's not. You don't see any other Republicans going out there protesting like that. I mean,
the biggest thing I would have to say is we dealt with 8 years of Obama, a Democrat. So y'all can deal with 4, maybe 8 years. Maybe 8 years of Trump. So y'all need to suck it up. We didn't do any of that shit while Obama was in office. Nothing got blown out of proportion. There weren't these ginormous rallies. Now, there were a few, but there weren't these blown out of proportion rallies.
But they weren't violent or anything.
No, exactly. And it's just the amount of incompetence that is shown with liberals, it's ridiculous.
It's not civilized.
We talked about it in episode 2, the immigration stuff going on. Liberals are like, yeah, Trump's trying to keep everyone out. Trump's trying to kick everyone out. And no, that's not what it is. He wants you coming in legally. If you come in legally and peacefully, you're welcome in this country. That's what we were built on.
It's just like any other country. Like, whenever me and my dad went over to Ireland, we went and said, you have 90 days to be here with your passport, and if you're over 90 days, we're going to find you and you're gone. You don't allow people just to come in.
Yeah, Australia is really bad about that. That's a different story. But yeah, when you're coming in and trying to attack border agents so you can get into our country, what does that say about yourself? Like, and what does that say about a lot of the liberals that are against those actions, saying that we were gassing children, we were gassing women, but we were doing it to protect ourselves. If you're not coming in peacefully and coming in the right way, where you get background checked, that's part of the problem. Is they don't want to get background checked because a lot of them are drug cartel owners, criminals trying to escape getting killed in Mexico, and they're just trying to come in so they can be safe, which is fine, but you still need to get that background check. And
I mean, yes, their country may be bad, but what they gotta do is go talk to the president of their country, the officials, the government, make them know and understand to make a change.
Yeah,
you don't
that's
just avoid it all and go somewhere else.
Well, that's kind of hard. That's the kind of stuff that starts civil wars. But if they want to come over, they need to do it properly and not these big mobs of people that are overwhelming and a pest to the United States. We shouldn't be having to deal with that stuff. There's plenty of other stuff going on wrong in America that Trump and the government has to deal with. You guys, all the liberals need to calm down about that shit. It was just to protect our country. Yeah. All right. Well, that's all we've got for today. Mason, you want to shout yourself out? We're good. No?
Nope, we're all good.
All right, No Name crew. You can follow me on Snapchat, Huntman0913, HUNTMAN0913. All right. That is it for the No Name Podcast. Y'all have a good weekend.